This week's Parashat Chukat, begins with the discussion of the Paraduma. Paraduma, the red heifer, the red cow, that falls under the category of things that we would call a chok. A chok, as opposed to a mishpat, is something that we are not given the real emotional or mental reason as to why we should or should not be observing this. And in essence, all we are told is, as Jews, to accept and understand that God wants us to do or not to do certain things, as opposed to a mishpat, in which we are explained and we are able to understand why we should or should not be doing something. Now, when the Torah gives the prime example of what is a chok, what is something that we don't understand, that just does not make sense to us, it would seem like a contradiction. What example does the Torah give? One of the most interesting aspects of the example that the Torah gives, which is the red heifer, the paraduma, is that this paraduma has both positive and negative to it. It has a contradiction within itself. On the one hand, the paraduma makes you pure. But on the other hand, sometimes it can make you impure. Now, in life, when us Jews see contradictions, we don't like that, because it always has to make sense. Because if it doesn't make sense, that means we're not perfect. And when we're not perfect, we don't like that. So why does the Torah tell us that this is the prime example of a chok? In essence, says the Sfat Emet, this is the way, this example is how we should approach a chok. Chok comes from the word chakok, to engrave something. When you engrave something, you are making it part of it. You are making it stuck within, outside and inside. The way to understand the chok is the same way to understand our midot in life. Every single one of us have midot, we have character traits that have a positive and a negative side to it. For example, eating. We all love eating nice meals. But even according to halacha, spiritually, physically, when you eat too much, or when you eat when your body doesn't need you to eat, or when you're full, not only does it not do good, it does bad. When you sleep not enough, when you don't sleep enough, it's no good. But when you sleep too much, it's also no good. Balance is the point and the reason why we are here. So too with speech. Having a personality, being able to speak is a wonderful quality to have. But what happens? We speak too much. And this is very, 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 very difficult for the average person to accept. That they can have something in life that has both a positive aspect to it and a negative aspect to it. And this can drive all of us crazy. How is it possible that I have a personality, but at the same time I talk Lashon Hara? How is it possible that I'm a smart person, but I overeat? How is it possible that I'm a grown adult, but I can't get to bed early? Why am I always so tired? Says the Sfat Emet, that contradiction is a chok. And that is exactly why the Torah gives the paraduma as the prime example for a chok, to tell you that contradiction, accepting it, is exactly why you're here.